Hey guys, Ross here from Biker Talk. So I've been invited by Steve Broughy and the team at Motorcycle Events Group Australia to the first night session for 2026, and they're having me ride one of their brand new Ducati Panigale V4Ss. Now there's every chance that I could set a lap record at Sydney Motorsport Park for the slowest lap ever on a Ducati. But at the end of the day, I reckon I'm going to have an absolute blast and I'm going to be grinning like an idiot, and to me, that's all that really matters. Take the Panigale V4S out for my first session on track. It's the first time I've ridden a Panigale V4. I've ridden the V2 before, and I've ridden the Multistrada V4RS, and that bike was insane. So I think this is going to be a hell of a lot of fun. I mean, first of all, I think the bike looks amazing. All Panigales look great. I think they're the best looking sports bike, bar none. This thing looks incredible. I just had a sit on it. It does feel a little bit aggressive, but the things I need to remember: don't crowd the tank. Make sure my feet, balls of the feet on the pegs. I feel like this bike's going to be really raw, but I think I'm going to have a lot of fun. Okay, so rolling out of the pits here, the first thing I noticed was how stunning that sunset was, and I have to admit, it was a little bit distracting. But at this point, I was probably a little bit nervous, but I've done a couple of track days, so I wasn't too bad. There was equal parts adrenaline and dopamine pumping through my body, because riding any bike on track is an absolutely amazing experience. Even to be riding at such modest speeds like I was here. And I'd recommend that all riders should do a track day regardless of what bike you ride. Now, my mate Matty from Roads of Oz describes doing a track day as the best fun you can have with your clothes on, and I tend to agree. Now, I was taking it pretty easy on my first lap here. I was just trying to get some heat into the tyres. Now, it was a summer night, so it was pretty warm, and the tyres I found warmed up pretty quickly. My first thoughts about the Panigale: the handling is incredible. It turns in really quickly, and I wasn't expecting it to turn in as quickly as it did, which meant I had to keep readjusting my lines, and you'll see it's a bit of a theme throughout this footage. Every time I put it into a turn, I had to keep readjusting. Now, we decided to roll the footage of my first session for the day, mostly because I'm thinking of doing a comparison in a few months' time to see how much I've improved. And I felt like my track lines were improving by the final session, so it should be an interesting comparison in a couple of months. If you'd like to see that, let us know in the comments, and let us know, do you do track days, and how many days or sessions did you do before you started seeing a significant improvement in your riding? The things that I wanted to work on: obviously cornering, braking and throttle control. But my main focus here was on getting my lines right, getting closer to the apex and using more of the track. I wasn't really concerned about speed, so not really looking at hard acceleration and heavy braking, because I could feel myself setting up for the next corner really early, which meant I was conscious of the fact that I wasn't accelerating as hard as I should have been if I was concerned about lap times. Talking to Steve Broughy and Mark Wilson from Mega, as well as my mate Nathan Taylor, who races Post Classics, they've said once you get your lines right, the speed will come. So this session was all about trying to get those track lines right. Look, some were good, some were not very good. It's all a learning curve, I suppose. Another issue that I have is that every time I've done 4 track sessions now, 4 days, I've been on a different bike. So the first session was on a BMW S1000RR. The second time I went out, I had the S1000XR and an M1000R. And then I also had a track day on the Yamaha R9. And I did notice the aerodynamics on the Ducati Panigale V4S is phenomenal. There was no wind buffeting like I noticed on the S1000XR and the M1000R being naked bikes. The S1000RR, probably very similar to the Ducati, but that was the first session I did, so I can't really remember it. Coming into this turn here, you can see a little bit of a readjustment. At this point, I reckon I got target fixated on this rider. I should have just blasted past the inside here as I've come around the apex. I should have just literally come straight up there, but I was just watching him, and then I've sort of sat behind him again. I should have blasted past there again. You'll see I do actually just shoot past him, I think. Yeah, at this point I went, okay, I can get him. So, yeah, a little bit target fixated there. Probably, blown away by the sunset as well. It was just incredible. Let me know in the comments, if you do track days, what do you ride? And what's the best bike you've ridden on track? Because this Panigale V4S was phenomenal. Now after this session, I realised I don't need one of these super sport bikes to improve my riding on track. I don't need it just yet. So I plan to do some sessions on one of my own bikes, like possibly my Royal Enfield Continental GT. If you'd like to see some videos on that and how that bike goes on track, let me know in the comments. The other thing is, if you're thinking of buying a V4S or a BMW S1000RR, this is a great way to experience those bikes and the potential that they have, where you can ride the bike hard without worrying about losing your license. The cost to hire the bike is $545 in addition to your entry cost, which varies depending on the day that you do. And I reckon it's amazing value and much less than the cost of a speeding fine, and you get to keep the points on your license. So yeah, great way to experience these bikes. Look at this here again, little readjustments as I come through. Yeah, getting better at hitting those apexes, not so much there. I think this one I'm a little bit better. Yeah, better there, closer to that apex, and then bring it out nice and wide. So yeah, getting better coming down the straight there, and again, very focused on being wide on track. Now, the Ducati Panigale V4 factory experience bike, I got to do a session on that. First up, with that full Akrapovic system, it sounds incredible. Now, we didn't get any sound of it because I didn't film that session because I was sharing that bike with another rider. So it was my first time riding on slicks with tyre warmers. Those tyres were stickier than a 5-year-old with the toffee apple. It was amazing. There was Pirellis on both tyres, and that's the tyres that Mega run on all of their hire bikes. Incredible tyres. The bike was set up for another rider. I just got to borrow it for a session. I'm pretty sure wheelie control was turned completely off because it felt like it wanted to wheelie every gear change from first, second and third. But look, honestly, what an amazing bike and a great experience. And it would be awesome to spend a whole day on either the S1000RR M Sport or the Ducati Panigale V4S factory just to get it dialed in. But for me, not quite yet. Maybe in a year or two when I've improved. So the factory experience. You can either choose the BMW S1000RR M Sport or the Ducati V4S factory. You get a technician to set up suspension and engine configuration to suit you, and they make constant adjustments throughout the day. You get crew to get you in and out of the track every session. You get a rider coach to help you discuss your riding and adapting the bike to you. Pirellis, as I said, great tyres, and they set up the tyres based on the information you provide when you book, along with weather and track conditions, and the technicians will help you decide what's the best tyre to start the day on. And as the day progresses, they may be changed to better suit you, and they'll look at weather and track conditions, or if the tyres are excessively warm. Regardless of which tyre is fitted, tyre warmers will use for every rider in the factory experience, and they, as I said, they'll swap tyres out. Now the cool stuff, you get to choose a number. What number do you want on your bike? You get your name on the bike, you get a custom pit sign, you get a full factory experience custom shirt, and I reckon the best bit, GoPro footage of every session, which means you can come back and analyse your footage and analyse your session and analyse your laps afterwards. And I think that's so invaluable. The first session, they set it up with factory settings. The second session, they adjust the suspension to suit you based on the results of your first session. And then they keep fine-tuning the bike for the rest of your sessions. So for me, well, I do have some sessions coming up on the new Ducati Panigale V2 and the Ducati Street Fighter V4, which I'm really excited about. But also let me know if you'd like to see me do a series on track on a regular street bike like my Royal Enfield Continental GT, because I reckon I'd have just as much fun on that, and also think that it's another bike that'll prove much more capable than anyone gives them credit for. If you do want to improve your riding, book in a track day. The whole experience is nowhere near as intimidating as it first sounds. It's such a great community of riders out there at the track, and you get to push the bike way further than you can legally do on the streets. So once again, big thanks to Steve and the team at Motorcycle Events Group Australia. The guys are legends. Do a track day at Sydney Motorsport Park or at Phillip Island. Wonderful days. That's all for me for this video. Let us know in the comments, what do you ride on track and what do you love about track riding? And I'll see you next time. Bye for now.